Welcome to 2 Minute Tech. I'm Dan,
Nelson.
and today what we doing?
Knee sliders.
Knee sliders. So, knee sliders.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Knee sliders, what are they? What do they do?
You tell me. You're the track addict.
No, well, yes, I am. But okay, so knee sliders are there to give you guys a gauge on how close your knee is, I guess, on the track. You can sort of feel how far the bike is leaned over, and actually, when you put your body in the correct position, you're actually trying to stand the bike up a little bit more rather than lean the bike over more. What will happen eventually, when you get really good, is that you won't want to put your knee out. You'll want to bring it back in because you're really on it. And then when that happens and you're going around the corner and you're really far over it, again, your knee is going to touch the ground and you're like, right, okay, I'm using all of the tire. So it's kind of giving you guys a gauge when you begin to use it properly on how far you are leaning over and how much of the tire you're using.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
I think you hit the nail on the head. Yeah,
hopefully.
I think it was needed to discuss it a little bit, is because oftentimes when I have new riders come into the shop to ask about gear and leathers or whatever, they assume that knee sliders are there for protection, and they're not, and that's why thought it was a good explanation there. Yeah,
they're not there to protect, but they could possibly do something, but that'd be a secondary thing. That's not their main
function,
primary function.
Yeah.
So what have you got?
So traditionally, the knee sliders that we're used to and that we know of, at least for track use, so just as a little caveat, we won't really go into metal sliders because they're not allowed on track, the Sparkies, but they do look cool and they're a bit of fun, but that's something maybe we can discuss a different time.
Yeah.
So traditionally, knee sliders are made out of different types of plastic, hard plastic, and again, so when you first start putting your knee down, and you've discovered you can do it and it's cool and you realise you look cool, you tend to just keep digging your knee into the fucking ground, especially when you see the cameraman at the corner at Druids at Brands and you're just like sticking it right in there, and so you tend to go through them very, very quickly. For example, these held ones, we sponsor a racer, and normally this style of plastic slider, he'll go through a set of sliders each session.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's
oh
Adi
wow.
Bihal, who was sponsoring.
Say his name again.
Adi Bihal.
Adi Bihal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so once we got him into a custom held one piece, they came with timber sliders. So that is literally a solid wood slider. The beauty of those is there's a lot less friction, so that it's longer lasting.
I like that. I like that.
It's also cool because it's a different, you don't come across wooden knee sliders all the time. And so, they do have a slight burn smell too if you drag for a little bit longer, because obviously it's the wood scorching.
The back is slightly different. If we put these two backs together, slightly different. And there's the two. All right, so when he's riding with the wooden one,
he'll get an entire race weekend out of a set.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's getting a whole weekend from that. So this is doing session. That's doing free practice, qualifying, and race day.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Price
difference?
Actually, not a great deal. So in these particular set, I mean, on average, you're going to look at about 30 quid for your traditional plastic ones.
Yeah.
These are in the region of 50 quid. Now that's retail prices that I'm talking. So if you just go to Google and type in held sliders, you'll find these probably for around the 27-ish mark, and you'll find the timber sliders for around 40 quid.
But if you get custom levers, you get them for free anyway. So.
And as well as the higher end race suits as well from Held.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if there's any other brands that do wooden sliders, but as far as I'm aware, it's just Held. But yeah, a lot of people swear by the Held wooden sliders. Track day junkies in particular. So there you go. Knee sliders.